his wake though. He's like going really fast.
Yeah, he's a little boat though.
It's a little big boat.
So we're gonna go on a tour around Boblo Island. I'm gonna show you what it's like today. You can YouTube some videos what it used to be like in the amusement park. I'll put the link in my description. So stay tuned. We're gonna do a little tour of Boblo Island. Little bit. This would be the west side of the island and facing Michigan. Boblo is located in Canada. It's just a little bit past the border, not by far, like less than a quarter mile past the border of the United States. It actually was, I think, one time negotiated who owned Boblo Island. It was so close. It was a thing with Canada and Michigan or United States that they wanted who to own Boblo Island, and I guess Canada's got it officially. So anyway, you see all these beautiful houses here, you know, and these are used to be maybe the northern part of the island was a little bit deserted at the time, even when Boblo was there, mainly for maintenance and groundskeepers at the time. I was just a kid the last time I was at Boblo Island, and as far as when it was an amusement park. But there used to be just a little further up here, I remember going by there and you'd see the log rides there and the Ferris wheel in the background. They had a, I don't know, I want to call it a skyscraper ride. It used to be in the southern part of the island. And one of those things you sit in and you go up the tower and back down to get the aerial view of the island. That just got taken down like earlier this year, not too long ago. It was kind of sitting there rusting away, I guess, and they've decided to take it down. I thought it was a great landmark, especially when you're out on the water. You could see Boblo Island's tower, but just recently it come down. Back in there is Crystal Bay, and that lays just north of Boblo Island, and famous Crystal Bay used to be a pretty big hangout back in the 80s and 90s, and since 9/11 and all the different crazy events that's gone on in the world in the last few years, we've closed that down and it's harder to get over there. Over there in the background you see that's the dance hall back there in the Boblo Island. It still stands. That's the original dance hall. Back in the day, they used to have dances and concerts and things like that. And I heard that even before Elvis was real popular, Elvis Presley played there. So pretty interesting. So I tried to let Maria narrate this a little bit, but the sound wasn't real good, and it's better to do it this way. Overseeing right here, this is Boblo Island Marina. This is the original site of the marina, and I think even some of the docks are even original there. Most of it's been redone. What you see is a new bathhouse there, I believe. I have stayed there. It's been a few years though, but they got a new building for the bathhouse and stuff like that. You can rent transient slips there with the marina. And then just off to the right there, and it's hard to see in the background, but there's a little bar restaurant there too, where you can order food and have a few drinks and stuff like that, and you stay there, you stay the night. I've actually stayed there a couple of times, but like I said, it's been a few years. But it's a nice place to stay. We really had a gorgeous day there. The weather was perfect. It was like 82 with a breeze. Wasn't really too hot. It was comfortable. We had a good day out on the water there. Boblo Island is just off the coast of Amherstburg, Canada. And if we didn't go all the way around the island. We got down towards the end of the south end of the island, and the seaweed got too bad, and the water was a little shallow. It was starting to scare me a little bit, and I decided to turn around and head back. If I would have took you over to the other side of the island, really the only thing that I recall that you could see over there, they do have the old Boblo Island ferry boat docks there. They're kind of fenced off and overgrown with wilderness and stuff like that. But that's pretty much on the opposite side as you see here. It's like straight across the island. The island's very small. It's only probably a mile wide, and I'll have to look up the specs, but it's only a few miles long. The Dodgem car house is still there. Like again, that's overgrown, a little crazy, you know, overgrown. Nobody's taking care of it. I do believe they have a few buildings left there, but nothing's being, you know, it's all vacant. Nothing's occupied. It might even be one of the Dodgem car houses back there. I'm not sure. Bumper cars, Dodgem cars. I think they called them Dodgem cars back then. When we go a little further up north, I'm sorry, I get my north and south mixed up. I'm sorry. We go a little bit farther south. We're coming from the north. A little bit farther south, there's a beach just straight up ahead. It's called White Sands. We're going to show you that in just a minute. I used to hang out there when I was a kid. We didn't have so much trouble. It was no big deal to, you know, when I was younger, to go across the border and anchor out or beach the boat and have fun on the beach. Just around this point here, there's White Sands back there. This is, a lot of it's overgrown. There is some beach left in the corner, but when I was a young boy, this was all basically beach in there, and there'd be a ton of boats there. And then we used to take the boat out, and we had a ski boat. My dad had a ski boat back when I was young, and we used to do some inner tubing and water skiing all through this area. It was very well known as the spot to go and play and have fun. And if you look right there, there's the old, what's ever left of the Boblo Island lighthouse. I'm not sure what that building over there on the left is. There used to be a Boblo Island fort, but I don't think that's it, unless they restored it or something. It doesn't look like the original fort that used to be there. When I was a kid, I even got to go up in this thing and climb up to the top of it and look out, which was very dangerous because it's always been like half there since I've remembered in my time. And since then, I remember them concreting the door closed. You know, it was all like filled in with concrete, and you couldn't go in it no more. But you can see the boats back there in the corner. That's to be what's left of White Sands Beach. I think there's a little bit of beach area left there, but not a lot. Not like it used to be back in the 80s and 70s and 80s. It used to be quite the place to hang out. Maybe that is the fort there in that building there. They have, looks like they have done some restoration to that building. So, it's a pretty area. It was like kind of sheltered in. There's part of the Livingston Channel on this side of the channel, Boblo Island. So there's a sheltered in little place. I mean, you could go there, and used to be able to go there and spend the night, and you play around there with, like I said, we did inner tubing and water skiing and stuff like that. It was a very good spot for that back in the day. You can see a little bit of the beach now. There's White Sands Beach. So I spent many of my childhood memories there. This end of the island, it only had the beach. There was really, I've never seen any more development past the lighthouse. It was basically kind of a narrow channel, you know, narrow strip of land. And the other side is the Canadian Channel there, Amherstburg Channel. And that's basically, it's all it was like kind of rocks and sands and a little bit of trees and stuff growing. Anyway, I just decided to take a little ride down there and get the camera out and do a little tape in there and give you a little tour of that. A little fun, kind of brings back some memories looking at this old area. I haven't been down this channel in quite a while because I knew the weeds were kind of bad. This is about the point where, you know, the weeds were getting real bad and the water gets a little shallow past this point. So this is not good for bigger boats. I probably could have gotten through there, but it's not worth me, you know, pulling up all the weeds and stuff like that. So at this point, I kind of turned around, started to head back. So anyway, you know, thank you for watching the videos. Give me a little hand supporting me. I appreciate it. If you could hit that like button down below. Subscribe to my channel. You'll get notifications. You can hit the notification button. Get notifications every time I put a video out. I'm trying every week. I was down a little week there because I got COVID. But I made 100% recovery now. And just kind of put me behind a little bit. So I apologize for that. It's stuff that in the world that happens. It's all no explanation. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button to the channel, and help support me, and then you don't miss nothing. Lake Erie there in the background. And as you can see, this is September. It's still pretty warm out, but I think I see a little bit of a hint of the trees starting to change colors. So starting to get their fall colors in, and out on the boat it's going to be beautiful. Thank you.